Hey YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Sean here again. Sean's Rabbitry and Aquaponic produce, and we're back with another Aquaponics video for you guys. Guys, today we're just touching base with you guys, just letting you all know what's happening. Yes, I hope you guys can hear me. It's an extremely windy day out here today. So as I was saying earlier, most of the COVID-19 restrictions have been lifted, not entirely. There's still some restrictions on movement, but they've resumed manufacturing. So most of the material that we've been trying to acquire to continue doing work on the aquaponics system, we may now start to gain access again to those things, because most of those projects have been on standby. We've been wanting to expand our Dutch bucket system for the longest while. We promised to show you guys that project, but we couldn't acquire the buckets, and most of the fittings as well. The places that supply them, they won't open for sale during the restrictions. So this last week gone here, Thursday, they resumed manufacturing in most parts of the country. However, it's going to take a while, obviously, for them to really have product to be able to supply the regular chains that sell their stuff. So we're looking out for that. Hopefully this coming week here we'll be able to acquire all the buckets we need to expand the Dutch bucket, as well as to do some other work on our commercial system that we've been planning for the longest while. But that has been put on hold because we weren't able to get any of the material that we needed, or most of the material I should say. So we've sort of put that on hold for a little while. But in general, I mean, the system is still growing nicely. You all can see some plants behind me here, some pawpaw trees down to the back. You can see we have some celery coming along nicely here. They're really green and nice. If we look at the other end side of this NFT where the celery are, oops, hold up. Alright, the other side here, you can see those 3 rows are more or less empty. We're reserving that for some kale. Let me all give you a quick look at that there. Before we go on, let me just send a big shout out to my homie Louis Duggar out there in Alabama, USA. Louis, one of our avid followers here on YouTube, he sent us a nice quantity of kale seeds. So we're definitely going to be putting a lot of kale into the system, but we're also looking at going out into the fields and doing it organically out there as well. So we've already set some of those seeds and they've started germinating. We're going to start transferring them to the trays this week. Let me just give you guys a quick look at that. Okay, so you see I have a little grow box here, and I simply sprinkled a quantity of the seeds onto some grow media here, and they've all germinated really nicely. So it's up to the guys now to individualize those seedlings and put them into trays so we can grow them out big enough before we put them into the ground or into the aquaponic system. So definitely I'm going to keep you guys up to date on that. So this entire section here of the NFT wall, we have some kale plants here, but they have been there for over a year now, and I've been meaning to replace them, but I haven't had any plants or seeds to set to replace them until now. So I've just kept them going and using that for personal use for now. But now that we have these kale coming along, pretty soon I'm going to be pulling out all of these old plants and we're going to be putting in new ones. We look forward to a nice crop of kale. With the amount of seeds that we've set, I believe more than likely we'll have enough kale that we'll be able to supply some small grocers or even persons who are interested in purchasing kale for their own personal use. So definitely keep in touch with that. I'll let you know how that goes. We still have the cauliflowers coming really nice. A lot more pak choy going down this way. That's the only seedling that was plentiful during that lockdown time, so we always had a lot of those. A couple of these beds are empty here. I'm making plans to have them replanted this week. The pepper trees, right, we've harvested most of the fruit, but they've already begun to flower again, so pretty soon we'll have more peppers there. And these here, we'll be taking these out because they've more or less gone as far as they can go. We got 3 or 4 decent crops from them, so they'll be coming out this week, and we'll be replacing here with new plants. More than likely we'll replace them with more pepper plants, or I may try a few pepper plants in the Dutch bucket and try something else in this bed, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we have all this nice celery, and then down here we have some more pak choy. We have a few pepper plants here that we put in recently. We have some bodi running up on our vine here. We get down to the raft bed. We've harvested most of the lettuce. We have the rest of the cauliflower here coming nicely, and the rest of the bed was only replanted a few days ago. We have some bronze lettuce there and another variety I don't know the name of, and we still have some celery in the end here, but this entire section here is empty, and we're going to be replanting those with some Swiss chard. We have here a tray of seedlings that are ready to be planted into the system, so these will be going in and they will be occupying this area here that's empty right now. Just a quick look at the Dutch buckets while we're here. We still have some tomato plants, some cherry tomato plants here, but they have been doing their thing. You know, we're still harvesting a bit from them, but we're ready to replace them now. But we've sort of been waiting on the rest of buckets to continue expanding the system, so we haven't pulled them out as yet. We've just allowed them to do their thing. So when we complete the system, then we'll take them out and we'll replant the entire system with one crop, so we'll have enough of one fruit to supply someone. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the little run through I gave you here of the system. Definitely, if you're into aquaponics, let me know, give us a clue how your system is doing. Send us a link to your videos as well so we can follow you. If you're interested in having your own personal aquaponic system, then definitely give us a call and we'll do that site visit and we'll get you up and running in the shortest possible time. So guys, again, thanks for being here with us. We look forward to seeing you guys in our next video. Don't forget, we have a brand new rabbit farming video coming at you soon, so definitely look out for that. And don't forget to like and follow our boy Lindell at Lindell Brooks Aquaponics over in Tobago there. As soon as the flight restrictions reopen a bit, I'm going to be making a trip to Tobago to do another collaboration with Lindell, but we may have one before that as well. We may do it via video conferencing, I'm not sure yet, but we'll work that out. So definitely go across, like, subscribe, share. Thanks again guys for being with us. Sean Austin on behalf of my business partner Sean McLean signing out. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.